नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं जयमुदीरये। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिका कान्ता कान्त नमोस्तुते। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की श्री प्रभुपाद की। So today we will be discussing about the conclusion of all Vedas. कितना भक्त लोग हैं यहाँ सिर्फ हिंदी जानते हैं, अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते, अंग्रेजी नहीं समझ पाते? कोई नहीं है? Okay. So you know, Vedas are like a vast ocean, huge mighty ocean which has got 18 Puranas, 108 Upanishads and 4 Vedas, then Aranyaka, Samhita. It's a huge vast ocean. ये शास्त्र जो है समुद्र जैसा है, 4 वेदास है और उपनिषद है, पुराण है, बहुत सारी चीजें। So it takes quite a long time for a human being to understand, read all the scriptures and understand the conclusion. सब चीज पढ़ना बहुत मुश्किल है. It will take years and years. How many of you have completely read Bhagavad GIta? कितना लोग भगवद गीता पढ़ा है? पूरा cover to cover. वाह, जय हो, great. How many devotees have read Bhagavatam 18 cantos cover to cover? Okay, three people. Bhagavat पढ़ा है आपने? कितना भक्त लोग भागवत पढ़ा है पूरा 18 वॉल्यूम? देखा है कितना भक्त लोग देखा है भागवत का 18 वॉल्यूम? Okay, very good. Right? So Bhagavad has got 18,000 shlokas. Srimad Bhagavatam has got, Bhagavad Gita has got 700 shlokas. Bhagavatam has got 18,000 shlokas. Ramayana has got 24,000 shlokas. And Skanda Purana has got 3,60,000 shlokas. You know, itna hai. When you will finish reading all this? Is it possible? पढ़ सकते हैं इतना चीज? नहीं, बहुत मुश्किल है. Very difficult. We have to study all this. Then it's even more difficult to understand all this, right? Then practicing is much more difficult. You know, it's a long way, लंबा रास्ता है. सब पढ़ना है, समझना है, जीवित में you know, you have to practice करना है, बहुत मुश्किल है. तो इसलिए the acharyas are giving the conclusion. Acharya log conclusion दे रहे हैं in a form of a story, right? How many of you want to know what is the conclusion of all the Vedas? Vedas का पूरा अंतिम अर्थ जानना चाहिए आपको? कितना लोगों को चाहिए? पसंद है? Very good, thank you. मेरा हिंदी तो it's not so good. Just manage करो. So There are two parrots in Golok Dham. One is Sukha, another one is Sari. The male parrot is called Sukha and the female parrot is Sari. Golok mein do tota hai. Sukha or Sari. Sukha, Sukha, Sari, Sari. Two nice sweet parrots. एक पूरा तोता वृंदा देवी का कंट्रोल में है. There are crores and crores of parrots controlled by वृंदा देवी. Okay? कितना लोग वृंदावन में गए या बीन टू वृंदावन या बीन वृंदाकुंड मंदिर में गए हैं, दर्शन लिया है वृंदाकुंड मंदिर में. Vrinda Devi is standing so beautifully and all her dress, there are two parrots on the shoulder, two in their arms, here, there, sabhi jagah mein Vrinda Devi ka upar tota hai. You know, green tota everywhere. Right? And the leaders are the two parrots. The female parrot is, what's the name of female parrot? Female parrot ka naam? Sari. You know, Sarika, Sari. And the male parrot? Sukha. And what is the duty of... Am I boring you? Bore lagta hai? Okay. So the two parrots, Sukha and Sari, they have hundreds of parrots below them. You know, बहुत सारे तोते हैं, you know, all under the control of Sukha and Sari. So the duty of this parrots is to go around Vrindavan, fly around Vrindavan everywhere and find the best place, come back and inform Vrinda Devi, this is the best place where Radha and Krishna can have their pastime. So ये तोता लोग का काम है पूरा वृंदावन में घूमना, अच्छा जगह ढूंढना, वहाँ राधा रानी और कृष्ण भगवान का लीला होगा. You know, ये सब एडवांस पार्टी है. Selection, you know, they locate the place. What's the name of the parrots? Okay. So every day the parrots will come back with multifarious variety information. हर दिन इतना इंफॉर्मेशन ले रहे हैं, वृंदा देवी तो बहुत कंफ्यूज हो गया. You know, which place to select, which place not to select, कैसा select करेगा, सभी जगह so, you know, it's so beautiful, every place is nice. So the first parrot is coming. पहला parrot. वृंदा देवी की. Today I went to Niduva. The parrot is saying, तोता बोल रहे हैं, मैं तो निधुवन में गया. You know, so beautiful Niduvan is. There is lot of jackfruit trees. What do you say for jackfruit in Hindi? अच्छा, you understood? बस. तो ये jackfruit का skin नहीं है. There is no skin for the jackfruit. You have seen jackfruit skin? You know, thorns. So it's like pricking, no smooth, it's rough. But this jackfruit doesn't have a skin. Skin नहीं है. और पूरा jackfruit है अंदर, उससे honey तो dripping, you know, honey is falling drop. तो इतना भारी, so heavy and huge jackfruit, it couldn't tolerate the weight, it is falling on mango trees. So ये सब jackfruit आम का पेड़ का ऊपर गिर रहा है. You know, it's falling on the mango trees, and the mango fruits are so big, no skin, no seed, simply the juice is falling down. You know, a आम का फल. And the jackfruit is falling on the mango, and everything is getting smashed, and there's a river of mango and jackfruit juice flowing. एक नदी, you know, river of the juice का river. Then all the cows are coming and drinking that. You know, the cows are drinking the juice and getting intoxicated with that sweetness. What do you say? Intoxication Hindi में? नशा हो गया, पूरा juice drinker. What the cows are doing? Cows are lifting the hind legs. ये पीछे का दो पाँव ना, four, you know, lifting the hind legs and jumping in the front legs. All the cows are dancing, you know, they got intoxicated. Then the parrot said, let us have Leela today in Nidhuvan. Nidhuvan ki. तो दूसरा पैरेट आ गया, तोता. No, what is this? Nothing. It is nothing. I went to Kamyavan. मैं Kamyavan में गया and full of nikunjas, creepers and gardens, full green creepers, and there is lot of malati, champaka, so many beautiful flowers, and the bumblebees going around each flower, chota bumblebee, it's all going, and the honey is falling like a shower from the flowers. The honey from the flowers, a फूल का अंदर honey है ना, a honey is falling like a rain, honey vrishti, it's honey rain. Let us go to Kamyavan ki. Then the next parrot is coming. Arey, what Kamyavan? You should come to Madhuvan. What is happening in Madhuvan? Tamal vriksha or Kadamba vriksha, two trees. One is white color and black color. Kadamba ka ped hai, Tamal ka ped. It's like twinkling among one another. It's like, coil. The Kadamba tree and Tamal tree coil, and they are chanting Govinda Jai Jai Gopala. The trees are all dancing. And the peacock has spread, its nice, beautiful feathers, and they are all dancing. Let us go to Madhuvan ki. So Vrinda Devi both confused over it. Which one to select, which not to select, and things like that. So this is the duty of the parrots. A parrot का काम है तो अच्छा जगह ढूंढना और राधा कृष्ण को वहां भेजना लीला के लिए. अच्छा, okay. So one day, these two parrots, Shuka and Sari, is having conversation. एक दिन ये दोनों तोता का बीच में बातचीत हो रहा है. And the female parrot, as Sari, is asking Shuka whom we should worship. Who is the greatest personality that we should worship in this universe? Okay, how do you say that in Hindi? The supreme personality whom we should worship in the universe. किसका पूजा करना चाहिए? Who is उत्तम, श्रेष्ठ? किसका पूजा करना है? Who is the greatest? Then Sukha bola, Sukha parrot, we should worship Lord Ramachandra. Ramachandra Bhagavan is Purushottam avatar. Ramachandra Bhagavan ka puja karna hai. So then Sari asked, why क्यों Ramachandra ji ko puja karna hai? Then the Sukha said, the male parrot answered that Ramachandra loves his devotees so much. रामचंद्र जी भगवान को इतना प्रेम करता है. At the time of building bridge, the Setu Bandhan, the bridge between India and Lanka, all the monkeys are building, सब वानर लोग, वानर सैन्य बड़ा boulders rock लेकर जय राम जी की, they will drop in the water, the rocks will float in the water, and the next monkey will bring another huge one and bring it and drop it in the ocean, and all the monkeys are bringing, and tiny birds are carrying small pebbles. ये पक्षी लोग है ना, छोटा pebbles लेकर वो rock का बीच में, dropping here and there. And the turtles, the tortoise, they are pushing down few rocks and sands. Tortoise, what do you say? Tortoise? Kachwa. They are pushing down the rocks, and the snakes are crawling and pushing the sand and putting in between the rocks. Snake, sarpa, they are also doing that. Everybody is doing, and there was one tiny squirrel. Squirrel, what is it? Hillary. Okay, they understood. So the squirrel is taking small rocks and going and dropping in between the boulders, and it's going between Hanuman's pathway. Hanuman is going to keep a step, there is a squirrel. He's going to keep the next step, the squirrel is running here. You understood? When Hanuman is trying to walk, the squirrel is going this way, that way and all. He is so happy, the squirrel is so happy. So Hanumanji got disturbed because of the squirrel. He took the squirrel, holding it the tail and threw him away. Hanumanji threw the squirrel away. And the squirrel became very angry. Like that, it came back again and bringing the rocks, tiny pebbles and putting it here and there. Hanuman couldn't walk. It became so difficult. Again Hanuman took the squirrel and threw him away. Right? So squirrel became so upset. उसको इतना गुस्सा आ गया, वो सीधा रामचंद्र भगवान जी के गए और प्रभु मुझे एक कंप्लेंट है. So प्रभु ने पूछा क्या कंप्लेंट है? Whoever is serving you, is he a Vaishnava? Then Ramchandra ji bola, yes, definitely he is a Vaishnava. Anybody has got right to stop anybody's service? No, nobody can stop. ये हनुमान मुझे stop कर रहा है. He is stopping me. मेरा सेवा में इतना obstacle. Okay, they have to come forward. Yes,
माता जी थोड़े लेफ्ट में साइड में चले जाइए. प्रभु थोड़ा आगे आ जाइए इस साइड में. माता जी थोड़ा लेफ्ट में जाइए. आप खाली जगह प्रभु थोड़ा आगे आ जाइए. आगे बढ़िए. आगे चलिए. आगे जाइए.
Shall I continue? So where I stopped? Yeah. So this Hanuman is stopping my service. He's becoming a big problem in my devotional life. Oh Ramchandra ji, please do something. So Ramchandra Bhagwan ne bola, okay, squirrel, Hanuman ko lekar aao. So squirrel went and brought Hanuman. Then the Lord asked very affectionately to the squirrel, oh my dear squirrel, what should I do now? Then the squirrel said, Hanuman ko punishment de do. Acha, kya punishment? What punishment? You pull his tail and stamp on the tail, kick him on the tail. Tail, what do you say? Pooch. You stamp, you jump and hit him on the tail. Then Ramchandra Bhagwan pulled Hanuman's tail and he gave one big stamp on the tail, kicked on the tail. Squirrel became so happy. Then Hanuman also went back. They both went back. Now listen carefully. Squirrel is taking the small pebbles and going in a different way now. अभी तो ये स्क्विरल है ना, वो दूसरा अलग रास्ते में जा रहे हैं, वो सेवा कर रहे हैं. और हनुमान जी इज दिस टाइम ही वेंट टू स्क्विरल्स पाथवे, लिफ्टेड स्क्विरल एंड थ्रू हिम अवे. हनुमान वेंट टू हिज वे. देन स्क्विरल ने पूछा, अभी क्या हुआ? व्हाई आर यू क्रिएटिंग प्रॉब्लम नाउ? आई एम नॉट कमिंग इन योर ट्रैक, आई एम गोइंग सेपरेट, व्हाई आर यू थ्रोइंग मी? Then Hanuman said, go and complain to Ram. I will get one more stamp from his lotus feet. मुझे एक और, the stamping, I'll get one more kick from the Lord. Go and complain of Go. So this is the rasa of devotees. So the tota, the parrot, Sukha is telling, it is so nice to serve Ramachandra. You like this pastime, no? Yes or no? Yes. Imagine you are also there, taking the rocks and the Lord is playing with you. How nice it will be. So serving Lord Ramachandra is so sweet. It is very nice. Everything is so sweet. Then Sukha is telling, what happened the other day? there was a severe battle between Rama and Ravana. Itna jagda, the battle is going on ferociously. Hundreds and hundreds of monkeys are dying, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Rakshasas are dying. Every day they are dying. And in the night, Ramchandra Murti is going to the place where all these people are lying down. सभी वानर लोग हैं, वो सब किसी को हाथ नहीं है, किसी को पाँव नहीं है, and the arrows have poked and the blood is coming out and the monkeys are screaming in pain. They are all चिल्ला रहे हैं pain दर्द से. और रामचंद्र जी ने गए उसके पास. He kept his lotus hands on the monkeys and said, "My dear monkeys, how can I repay you? मैं क्या कर सकता, what can I do for you?" And the monkey is telling, भगवान रामचंद्र जी की, भगवान प्रभु जी, मैंने आज 10 राक्षसों को मारा, कल 20 लोगों को मारेगा. I will kill 20, and the monkey doesn't have hands and legs. He already lost in the battle. And Ramchandra Murti's eyes are filled with tears. So wonderful devotees. He hugged those monkeys, embraced them to his heart and said, "Don't worry, when I come as Krishna in Vrindavan, you will all come to Vrindavan. I will feed you each one with my own hands. Next time, मैं Vrindavan में, I will come as Krishna, you all come, I will feed you with my own hands." So Shuka Parrot is telling, worshipping Lord Ramachandra is the greatest. Ramachandra Bhagwan ki. Then the Sari parrot told, the female parrot, okay, it's okay, chalega. Fir bhi ek din, when Ramachandra Murti is walking, he saw a Shudra reading Bhagavad GIta. Right? रामचंद्र जी देखा है एक शूद्र भगवत गीता पढ़ रहे हैं, was reading. रामचंद्र जी को इतना गुस्सा आ गया, तलवार निकालकर, he killed the shudra. Right? So the Sari parrot told, is that correct? Ramchandra Murti killed. So Ramachandra Murti will bless the devotee only through Varnashrama. Ramachandra Murti will bless a devotee taking care of his rules and regulation. He won't bless him blindly. He understood? Ramchandra Bhagwan Bhakta log ko, Ashirwad dega, but he will take care of Yama, Niyama, rules and regulation. So worshipping Ramachandra Murti is not great. Who said this? Sorry. Then Sukha Parrot said, okay. Worshipping Ramachandra is not great. Worshipping Krishna is great. Then Sari said, how? One day, Krishna was entering Mathura. मथुरा में जा रहे हैं, देखा एक दासी को, prostitute, दासी, उनका नाम है कुब्जा दासी, and she had a nice golden bowl हाथ में था और उसमें पूरा sandalwood paste. And the कुब्जा is a hunchback woman. hunchback को क्या बोलते हैं? कुपड़ी. Okay. She's a hunchback lady and she's a dasi. See, she came in front of Krishna and she blushed. Sometimes females blush. She blushed so much and she took some sandalwood and started applying on Krishna's face. She's hunchback, she can't reach. Right? वो चंदन निकाल कर भगवान का, trying to put it on his cheeks and all. And Krishna is feeling embarrassed, Dasi is doing, Balaram is watching, Sudama is watching, Sridham is watching. Krishna is feeling so shy. All this is happening. And Krishna smiled and lifted her. Immediately she transformed into a beautiful Apsara. She became very beautiful, gorgeous, Atik Sundar. Kubja became. Right? And Shuka said, see, even today, people don't go and talk to dasis. And this is happening 5,000 years back. Dasi to itna neechful, she's from a very low class family. She's a prostitute. But still, Bhagwan to वो दासी का भक्ति देखकर आशीर्वाद दिया। राइट? रामचंद्र मूर्ति सब रूल्स रेगुलेशन देख रहे हैं, कृष्ण भगवान सिर्फ भक्ति देख रहे हैं। Right? He's not looking into who, she, is she black, is he white, he is a Pandit, does he know Bhagavad GIta? No. If he has got devotion, Bhagwan will simply bless. Ramchandra Murti will bless through rules and regulation. Krishna will bless if you simply have devotion. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki. Then Sari said, okay. But still, ठीक है, फिर भी एक दिन भगवान ने क्या किया? He went with all his friends. Krishna has got so many friends. Sudama, Sridama, Balaram, Stoka Krishna, Arjuna. He has got so many Gopalas and all friends. And in Vrindavan they sing the song. Sudam, Sridam, Sudam, Vai Balaram, Dakshayoi Kanai, Chorai Reno, Bajai Veno, Emni Sajare, Vrindavane Nanda Dulal, Rakkal Rajare, Rakkaliya Sure Vamshi Bajare, Sridam, Sudam, Vai Balaram, Dakshayoi Kanai, Chorai Reno, Bajai Veno, Emni Sajare. So many friends. Sudama, Sridama, they are all going. Krishna with all the friends walking. Krishna is from Vrindavan. Vrindavan to gaon hai, Mathura city hai. And all Krishna and his friends are seeing Mathura log ko dekh rahe hain, city boys. And the city boys are nice silk turban, silk ka turban hai, mala hai, all silk dress shining, and the boys are all walking stylish. Who? Mathura boys. Krishna is from where? Krishna kahan se? Gaon ka, Vrindavan. And they are not having style clothes. But Mathura boys are having all style clothes. So immediately Madhumangala went to Krishna. Madhumangala Krishna ka paas gaye और बोला, अरे कृष्णा, मुझे भी ऐसा कपड़ा चाहिए, सीख ना स्टाइल है, मुझे भी ये सब कपड़ा चाहिए। So भगवान ने बोला, अच्छा मधुमंगला, तू जाओ और देखा वो वॉशरमैन वहाँ कपड़ा धो रहे हैं, वो वॉशरमैन, go and ask him to give all silk color clothes, right? So Madhumangala went, okay, I will go and ask him. वो सीधा गया धोबी के पास और बोला, मुझे थोड़ा कपड़ा दे दो, सिल्क का वो लाल वाला, वो पीला ग्रीन, वो दे दो. He asked. Then he said, you idiot, stupid boy, the clothes belong to the palace of Kamsa. So audacious you are, how dare to ask this clothes? Bachao. Then Sudama became so sad. He went back to Krishna. वो नहीं दे रहे. He's not giving you. मेरा नाम बोला तूने, you referred my name. इसलिए तो नहीं दे रहे. So Krishna got so angry. He went to the washerman. ये थप्पड़ दिया, उसका सिर गले से निकल गया. Got separated. Football जैसा. So Sari ne bola, why Krishna is doing this? It is not fair. ये तो ठीक नहीं है. So Krishna is not supreme. Then Shuka said, okay. Worshipping Lord Chaitanya is even more greater than worshipping Krishna. चैतन्य महाप्रभु का पूजा करना अति उत्तम है. It is above worshipping Krishna. श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की, गौरंग महाप्रभु की. Then Sari asked, why are you saying that? How is that possible? Then he said, Ramachandra Murti will bless through rules and regulation. Krishna will bless if simply you have devotion. But Ramachandra Murti will not bless the people who don't follow rules and regulation. Krishna will not bless somebody who doesn't have devotion. Right? Bhagavan to Kubja, Krishna blessed Kubja, but he punished the washerman. So, Krishna will bless only devotees. Krishna will not bless the sinners. Right? भगवान तो पापी लोग का ब्लेसिंग नहीं देते, सिर्फ भक्त लोग का देते. So Sukha said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will bless even the sinners. पापी लोग को भी bless करेगा. कौन bless करेगा? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Sari asked, how? One day, when Lord Chaitanya was running on Atarnala bridge, if you go to Jagannath Puri, in front of Puri temple, few kilometers away, you can see Atarnala bridge. गए हैं Puri? कितना भक्त गए? How many of you been there to Puri? Yes, you know what is Atarnala bridge? Okay, there's a beautiful bridge. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu one day was running on the bridge, raising his arms up in the sky and screaming, Jagannath, Jagannath, and he's running like a madman. Who is running? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So all the ladies who are taking water from Ganga, they're all seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they're telling how beautiful person he is. What a beautiful sannyasi. Unko bhi Krishna prem mil gaya. Then he saw so many fishermen throwing the net in Ganga. They stopped catching fish, looking at Lord Chaitanya running and say, what a beautiful sannyasi he is. They also got Krishna prema. Then all the simple people, whoever appreciated Lord Chaitanya, they all got Krishna prema. And finally, there was proud Brahmanas. Shuru kar diya sabere Gauranga. Chilla rahe, bhag rahe, pagal jaisa. Ye kya sannyasi hai? You know, the Brahmanas are so puffed up and they are screaming and shouting at Lord Chaitanya. They also got Krishna prema. Unko bhi Krishna prema mil gaya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, papi log ko bhi ashirwad dete hain. He is blessing even the sinners. But Krishna is not doing. So worshipping Lord Chaitanya is great. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. Sari to immediately Sari Tota bola. Oh to ठीक है कोई problem नहीं. फिर Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ने क्या किया? वो Jagai Madai के साथ, you know. When Jagai Madai, the two drunkards took the mud pot and broke it on Nityananda Prabhu's head, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got so angry, he came running, brought Sudarshan Chakra and he was about to cut Jagai Madai's head. So what is this? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will bless the sinner, but he will not bless Vaishnava aparadhis. वो सिन्नर पापी लोग का ब्लेसिंग करेगा, अपराधी लोग को नहीं करेगा. So worshipping Lord Chaitanya is also not great. So what to do now? Then Sukha Parrot said, worshipping Vaishnavas are even more greater than worshipping Lord Chaitanya. Ramachandra Murthy will bless devotees, but he will follow rules and regulations. Krishna will bless devotees, but he will punish the sinner. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will bless the sinners, but he will punish the aparadhis. But what about Vaishnavas? They will bless even the aparadhis. So it is very great to worship Vaishnavas. They are like candle. The candle will melt himself, commit suicide and give light to others. वैष्णव जन तो देने कहिए पीड़ पराई आने रे, पर दुख उपकार करे जे मन अभिमान न आने रे. Vaishnava will take all others' pain as his own pain and bless others, help others. So worshipping Vaishnavas are even more greater than worshipping Krishna. Then Sukha Parrot said. Okay, so there is a beautiful instance of Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya had a great devotee called Kuresh. You know, so he was a great devotee. Ramanujacharya का एक शिष्य था, उनका नाम है कुरेश. You know, बहुत बड़ा पंडित था वो. So that time, that kingdom of Madurai, Tamil Nadu, was ruled by a Chola king. Chola king तो ruling करता है वो, and he is a great Shiva Bhakta. He is a worshipper of Lord Shiva. He doesn't like any Vishnu Bhaktas. So he is catching all the Vishnu Bhaktas and punishing them continuously. He is punishing all the Vishnu Bhaktas. So that time his minister told the king, "Oh Chola king, why are you going around hunting one Vaishnavas? Why don't you just capture Ramanuja? Ramanuja is the great guru of Vaishnavas. If you convert Ramanuja, all the Ramanuja's followers will become Shaivites. Easy way, you convert to the guru." So the king said, "That's very good idea. Let us prepare a draft. Let us make a draft, and in that it is written, Shiva Bharataram Nanyat. There is nobody above Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is supreme. And you take this letter, take signature from Ramanuja. Then all the Vaishnavas we can convert. You go and take the signature from Ramanuja." So Ramanujacharya came to know that the king is sending his men to get the signature. And if Ramanujacharya doesn't sign the draft, the king will arrest Ramanujacharya and torture him. So Kuresh told Ramanujacharya, "My dear Guru, please go away from here. Don't stay here. This cruel Chola king will punish you. He will put you behind bars. He will torture you. Don't stay here. Just leave Srirangam." And Ramanujacharya left the place. Immediately, Kuresha wore his guru's dress. Kuresh dressed up with Ramanujacharya's dress and he sat down like Ramanuja. So the king's men came. They showed the draft and said, "Oh Ramanuja, sign this." And Kuresha said, "I will never sign this." So the people, the soldiers, they arrested Kuresha and dragged him to the palace of the Chola king. They took him to Chola king's palace and told, "Oh my dear king, here is Ramanuja. We have arrested him." वो Ramanuja है? नहीं, वो तो Kuresh है. But the king and the men thought that is Ramanuja. And they were telling, "Ramanuja, you signed this draft, we will leave you, release you. If you don't sign, we will poke your eyes with the hot iron rods. We will make you blind. We will torture you. We will peel your skin out of your body and cut your flesh and put iron rods in every place. Please sign this." So Kuresha took the draft and he signed. But instead of Shiva, he wrote Vishnu. Vishnu Parataram Nanyat. There is nobody supreme than Vishnu, and he signed Ramanuja. The king became so angry. Raja ko itna gussa aa gaya, and he called the soldiers. They brought the spear. You know spear? What do you say in Hindi for spear? Yeah. That spear, they put the spear in the heart, this in fire, and the whole spear, turned red in hot. They brought Kuresha and took the spear and poked in his eyes. They made him blind. He simply screamed, "Narayana, Narayana, Narayana." They poked both his eyes, blinded him, whipped him, and tied him in the pole. They started throwing stones on him. And Kuresh was almost half dead, bleeding. All his face and everything broken, bleeding. They dragged him. And the king told the soldier, "Take him to the forest, cut him into 100 pieces, throw him in Kaveri river and come back." And the soldiers are dragging Ramanuja. And the Kuresh is all the time chanting, "Narayana, Narayana, Narayana." The soldiers became so compassionate. They started having sympathy. What a wonderful sadhu he is. And we are torturing him. It's a big sin. Immediately the soldiers fell at Kuresha's feet and said, "Oh great saint, you please go back. we will go and tell some lie to the king. Don't ever come inside Chola kingdom. We don't want to kill you. You are such a wonderful Vaishnava. How can we kill you? Please go away. And Puresha is blind now. He is walking and dragging himself inside the forest, hitting on the trees, falling down, sometimes rolling on the mountains. He doesn't know where he is going. It's paining so much. Imagine somebody pokes you with red hot spear, screaming out of pain and chanting Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Then he came back to Sri Lanka. Now he is blind. Every day he will go in front of Ranganatha Swami and simply chant beautiful mantras, and Ranganatha Swami will come out of the deity and he will dance for the music. Every day Lord Ranganatha will dance in front of Puresha. After so many years, Ramanujacharya came. He saw his disciple, such a wonderful devotee he is. He is blind now. He told, tomorrow you go to Ranganatha temple and you chant Krishna's name. When Ranganatha is coming and dancing in front of you, you ask for your eyes back. You should ask your eyes back. The next day, Puresha went there and he started singing so beautifully. The Lord came and started dancing, but he didn't feel like asking his eyes back. How can I ask something for myself? It is very bad. I don't want anything for myself. I don't want to ask eyes for me. It is a selfish attitude. He simply sang, Lord danced and Lord disappeared. So Ramanuja became very angry. Why you didn't ask your eyes back? Then Puresha said, I didn't feel like asking. No, this is my order. Tomorrow you sing. When the Lord comes, you ask your eyes back. The next day Puresha went and sang. Lord came and danced so nicely. And finally said, I have a request. It's my Guru's order that you please give me my eyes back. And Lord immediately granted him vision. Vaishnava Loki. So devotees are so great. They don't want anything for themselves. They are ready to take as much of pain they can and simply serve the Lord and other devotees. Right? So finally the Sari parrot agreed and said, yes, worshipping and serving Vaishnavas are even more greater than worshipping Lord Chaitanya. It's more greater than worshipping Lord Krishna. It's much more greater than worshipping Lord Ramchandra. Okay? Vaishnava Vrinda ki. So how many of us are ready to serve Vaishnavas? Sure? You should answer from the heart. How many of you are sincerely willing to serve Vaishnavas? Okay. Nitai Gaur Premanande. So, one day, what's the time now? 9 o'clock. Okay. So, we stop here or continue for another 10 minutes?
To 10 o'clock.
Continue. Okay. So one day, Ramanujacharya was walking with hundreds of disciples, all senior. एक दिन रामानुजाचार्य उनका सीनियर शिष्य लोग के साथ एक जगह से दूसरा जगह परिक्रमा जा रहे, pilgrimage जा रहे, okay? And Ramanujacharya had hundreds of disciples. So they wanted to stay in some place. They wanted to halt over in some place. एक जगह में रुकना चाहिए. They wanted to stop over. You can understand? Yeah, they wanted to stop over. So Ramanujacharya called a neophyte, new bhakta. Ramanujacharya called just naya bhakta. बस 2 शुक्रवार हो गया वो आकर. Very new devotee he is. अभी तक ये ISKCON का पूरा अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं हुआ. A new devotee. So Ramanujacharya called that new devotee and said, you go to a devotee's house, his name is Yagnesh. आप यज्ञेश का घर में जाओ, वो बहुत बड़ा जमींदार है. उनसे बोलो रामानुजाचार्य उनका गुरुदेव आगे आ रहे हैं और उनका साथ 100 भक्त लोग भी है. पूरा रहने का, खाना पीने का सभी बंदोबस्त करना है. So the new devotee became so happy, got a सेवा, उनको एक सेवा मिल गया, मौका मिल गया. इतना आनंद, खुश हो गया, वो सीधा भाग कर यज्ञेश का घर में गए और बोला गुरुदेव आ रहे हैं, 100 भक्त लोग भी आ रहे हैं, पूरा बंदोबस्त अरेंजमेंट करना है, रहने का, खाने का, पीने का सभी अरेंजमेंट कर दो. So यज्ञेश became so happy, गुरुदेव आ रहे हैं मेरा घर में और 100 भक्त लोग भी है, वो क्या मौका है मुझे सेवा करने के लिए. So fantastic, wonderful. He called his wife, he called his servants, cooking करो, खीर बनाओ, कमरा सब साफ करो, रहने का पूरा 100 गाला माला सब अरेंज माला, this that. Yagnesh is happy, jumping. He is doing so much of seva. Then this new bhakta became so happy और वापस आ गया. न्यू भक्ता रामानुजाचार्य पूछा, तुम यू पास द इंफॉर्मेशन, मैसेज दे दिया? हाँ मैसेज दे दिया मैंने. Okay, what Yagnesh did, he received you. How do you say? यज्ञेश वो जमींदार तुझे स्वीकार किया. ओके, स्वीकार किया. नहीं, मधुर संभाषण, he spoke to you sweetly. नहीं, वो तो इतना बिजी, he was so busy, he forgot. He spoke to you nicely. रामानुजाचार्य से he spoke. He gave you a glass of water, एक पीने का पानी दिया for you. No, he was so busy arranging everything, he didn't give. पानी दिया और ना, he said no, he didn't give me water. Okay, we are not going to Yagnesh's house. He doesn't know how to receive my devotee. Those who don't worship my devotees, they are not my devotees. You understood? Ramanujacharya bola, we are not going to his house. Right? ये डिवोटी इतना शॉक हो गया, अरे what is this problem, right? Let us go to another beggar brahmana who is also my shishya. Let us go to his house. रामानुजाचार्य बोला, हम सीधा एक beggar ब्राह्मणा का घर में जाएंगे, वो भी मेरा शिष्य है. उनका काम क्या है? बेगिंग, भिक्षा लेना. वो दरिद्र ब्राह्मण, उनका घर में जाएंगे. तो वो 100 शिष्य लोग बोला, कैसे जाएंगे वहां, इतना जगह नहीं है, उनका पास पैसा नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, क्या खाएंगे हम, कहाँ सोएंगे. रामानुजाचार्य told, let us go, हम वहां जाएंगे. So they all went and the beggar brahmana सवेरे भिक्षा के लिए is gone out. There is nobody in the house, घर में कोई नहीं है, सिर्फ उनका पत्नी, his wife alone is there. She saw Ramanujacharya, Guru Maharaj is coming, Gurudev ki, और 100 भक्त लोग आ रहे हैं, in her house. She became so happy, but there is nothing to serve them. There is no food, no rice, चावल नहीं है, दाल नहीं है, पैसा नहीं है, वो तो भिक्षा लोग है, बेगर है, क्या करेंगे. और मोबाइल फोन भी नहीं है, पति को कैसा बुलाएगा? He has already gone out in the morning for baking. How to call him? She doesn't know what to do. She told Gurudev, आप कावेरी में जाओ और स्नान कर वापस आओ, मैं पूरा खाने का चीज रेडी करेगा. And Ramanujacharya smilingly said, okay. They all went to river to take bath. This lady is wondering how to cook now. There is nothing in the house. कैसा पकाएगा, कुछ भी नहीं है. तो उस टाइम वो लेडी, she thought there is one lusty shopkeeper, provision store वाला in that village. He's a lusty fellow. lusty को क्या बोलते हैं? कामुक. Yeah, एक पूरा shop वाला था, provision वाला. He had a wrong eye on this lady. ये लेडी को सभी टाइम देख रहे, बोले अरे तो क्यों वो बेगर के साथ रहते हो, मेरे साथ आ जाओ, मैं तुझे रानी बना दूंगा, I'll make you queen. Why are you staying with the beggar? And all the time the devotee will say Vishnu, 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 and she will run away from the place. Pak Jai. On that day she thought, let me go. I will satisfy him and I will get all the provision things and I will cook and serve my Guru Maharaj and devotees. Right? And she went to the provision shop wala. सीधा वो चली गई और बोला आज रात I will satisfy you. I will do whatever you say, but अभी मुझे 100 लोग खाने का वो, please give me things so that I can cook for 100 people. Provision shop fellow became so happy. अरे ले लो पूरा ले लो, रात में आ जाना correct time को. Okay, take everything, go. And she went there and cooked a wonderful feast. Ramanujacharya came, all the 100 devotees came, they saw the beautiful feast and they were enjoying and eating. That time the husband came, and that day he didn't get anything in begging also. Husband भी आ गया और कुछ भी नहीं. और देखा गुरुदेव, गुरु महाराज है, 100 भक्त लोग हैं, इतना आनंद आ गया, वो सबका भाव में, is falling at everybody's feet, and he's seeing they're all eating a feast. He's so happy. He went inside to the kitchen and asked, how you managed everything? Kaisa, how you did this? Then she put down her head in shame. She bowed down and said, please forgive me, my dear husband. I did like this, did like that, did like this. I went and promised him that I will go there tonight, and I got all these things. So the husband's eyes turned completely filled with tears. He simply embraced his wife and told, how great you are. I am so fortunate to get you as my wife. Okay, let us both serve. Itna seva kiya, or the husband told in the night, okay, I will take you and drop you in the provision wala's house. And they were so disturbed. Both husband and wife is going out to provision wala's house, and Ramanujacharya called and said, oh my dear disciples, where are you going in the dead of the night? कहाँ जा रहे हैं अभी? Ramanujacharya पूछा, बोला हमको एक पेंडिंग काम है, एक सेवा है पेंडिंग, वो पूरा करने के लिए जा रहे हैं. अच्छा, वो जाने, wherever you are going, go and give this prasada to him. So Ramanujacharya gave prasada, and the lady straight went into the provision wala shop. He's put all nice sentiment and everything is all ready, pura mala, everything. And this lady gave Ramanujacharya's prasada. He simply ate that prasada. He completely got transformed. He fell at that lady's feet. What big sin I am going to do? From today onwards, I am your servant, your slave. Please take me to your Guru. Right? So Vaishnava Bhakta ki, Bhakta Vrinda ki. So devotees are so great. They are ready to do any amount of sacrifice to serve Vaishnavas. Okay? Thank you very much. Any question? कोई प्रश्न है? Yeah. Please raise your hand. I can't locate you very well. Yeah.
Any devotee is a Vaishnava? Says the name of Krishna is a Vaishnava?
Yeah. One day in Rath Yatra, so the devotees from Navadvip, they went to Jagannath Puri for Rath Yatra, and they asked Lord Chaitanya, who is a Vaishnava? Vaishnava kaun hai? So Lord Chaitanya said, whoever chants Krishna's name is a Vaishnava. जो कोई भक्त भगवान का नाम जप कर रहे हैं, वो सब वैष्णव हैं. Then next year the devotees went and asked the same question, who is a Vaishnava? And Lord Chaitanya answered, whoever is chanting all the time is a Vaishnava. सभी टाइम नाम जप कर रहे वो वैष्णवा है. third year they went and asked, who is a Vaishnava? Lord Chaitanya said, whomever, by seeing whomever, if people are chanting Hare Krishna, that personality is a Vaishnava. So it is not a small thing where we can put a person. Whoever starts chanting Hare Krishna is already into Vaishnava category. But in Vaishnava category there are different levels. You know, Uttama Adhikari, Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama, there are different levels. We are all into Vaishnava categories and now we are climbing the ladder. Somebody is in the 10th step, somebody is in the 8th step, somebody is in the 1st step. We are all in the ladder. So we have to serve everybody whoever is chanting Hare Krishna. Is that clear, Prabhu? Yeah. Okay. Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Worship means how you worship, by serving them. Not that you go and catch one Prabhu. Suchishrava Prabhu, aaj aasan mein baithiye, mujhe aarati karna hai. Not like that. Worshipping Vaishnavas means serving them, understanding their heart and acting in such a way that will please them. Yeah.